The clock strikes midnight, and I'm still wide awake, counting all the moments that I can't seem to shake. The shadows on the walls are company tonight, reminders of your laughter that used to fill this life. I pour another drink, but it never feels the same. Each sip a bitter memory, a whisper of your name. The pictures on the mantle start to fade away, just like all the dreams we had, lost in yesterday. I'm drowning in the silence that echoes through this room. Every corner holds a memory that's steeped in all my gloom. And I'm searching for a way to let this heartache go, but the harder that I try, the more I feel alone. Your sweater's in the closet, still smells like your skin. I close my eyes and picture all the places we've been, but reality is cruel, and the truth cuts like a knife. I'm just a broken melody, lost in the song of life. If love is supposed to heal, then why am I still here, haunted by the echoes of a love that's disappeared? I'd trade 1,000 tomorrows for just one yesterday, to hold you in my arms and never let you stray. I'm drowning in the silence that echoes through this room. Every corner holds a memory that's steeped in all my gloom. And I'm searching for a way to let this heartache go, but the harder that I try, the more I feel alone. So I'll sit here in the darkness, let the tears fall slow, wishing for a moment when I didn't feel so low. Maybe someday I'll find a way to mend my heart, but for now I'm just a soul that's falling apart.
The clock ticks louder in an empty room. Shadows dance where your laughter used to bloom. Silence hums a tune only I can hear, a symphony of absence, sharp and clear. I trace the cracks in these faded walls, whisper your name where the moonlight falls, but the echoes just dissolve like smoke, leaving me choking on words unspoken. Oh loneliness, where's your favorite shade of blue? It paints the night with memories of you. I'm a ghost in a world that's moving on, a heartbeat lost where it don't belong. Oh loneliness, you're a thief in the dark, stealing the fire, leaving no spark, just an empty chair in a hollow tomb. I'm forever stranded in this silent moon. The phone stays still, no missed calls to see, just static dreams of what used to be. I replay the past like a broken reel, a scratched up record of how did you feel. Maybe the stars are just distant eyes, watching me drown in my own goodbyes. If I scream at the void, will it scream back, or just leave me fraying my soul off track? Oh loneliness, where's your favorite shade of blue? It paints the night with memories of you. I'm a ghost in a world that's moving on, a heartbeat lost where it don't belong. So I'll let the rain sing the words I can't say, and hope tomorrow feels less like yesterday. But for now, I'm just a shadow undone. Loneliness, you're the only one.
Brush the hair from your eyes, sunlight dancing on your skin, a quiet kind of magic every time you let me in. We talk about forever over coffee and old songs. With you right here beside me, I know where I belong. We walk the city sidewalks in the silver evening air, every moment sweeter simply 'cause you're there. Your laughter's like a melody I never want to end. Your laughter's like a melody I never want to end. You're not just my lover, you're my best friend. If love is a story, I want every page, with you in the margins, through joy and through pain. You're the wish I keep making on the stars every night, the promise I hold when the world isn't right. Slow dance in the kitchen as the rain taps on the glass. Time stands still for us, letting heartbeats slowly pass. I see forever shine out every time you smile. I'd walk 1,000 lifetimes just to call you mine. If the road gets rough and the seasons change, I'll hold you even closer, we'll find our way again. No matter what tomorrow brings or where it may lead, as long as I have you, I have all I need. If love is a story, I want every page, with you in the margins, through joy and through pain. You're the wish I keep making on the stars every night, the promise I hold when the world is right. So here's to our journey, to years yet to come.
With you every moment feels like coming home. My heart found its answer the day you said yes. A love story unfolding, forever blessed.
A silent plea in the fading light. Another lonely, endless night. The city sleeps, but my mind's a maze, lost in the echoes of our yesterday's haze, haze. Each memory a thorn, a bitter stain. No joy the morning light can bring. This ache in my chest, a constant heavy weight, knocking on a door that sealed our fate. You're a whisper now, a shadow on the wall. After everything I'm left with nothing at all. I trace the lines where your hand once lay, wishing this longing would just fade away. But the silence screams your name aloud, lost within this sorrowful shroud. This ache in my chest, a constant heavy weight, knocking on a door that sealed our fate. You're a whisper now, a shadow on the wall. After everything I'm left with nothing at all. They say time heals, but it just rearranges the pain, like scattered puzzle pieces in the pouring rain. I search for closure, a reason, a sign, but only emptiness is truly mine. Still lost in the echoes, endlessly.
I drive past our old coffee shop, the one there on the square. For half a second I forget that I won't see you there. And I've learned to be an actor in this tragedy I'm in, but I don't know where my lines end and the real me begins. You were the architect who drew the blueprints of my soul. You built me up with promises, then you lost all control. And now I'm living in the ruins of the home we tried to make. Just a beautiful disaster left to tremble in your way. My friends all say I'm doing well, that I look strong and sound so brave. They didn't see me fall apart at the memory of the love you gave. How do you sleep inside the quiet now that I am gone? Do you ever reach across the bed to find you're all alone? You were the architect who drew the blueprints of my soul. You built me up with promises and you lost all control. And now I'm living in the ruins of the home we tried to make. Just a beautiful disaster left to tremble in your wake. Just trembling in your wake. For goodness sake, more than my heart could take. A beautiful mistake. Rain taps the window, tracing lines of regret. Empty rooms echo words I can't forget. Dawn breaks, but the gray never leaves. My heart keeps holding what it can retrieve. I'm drifting alone on a sea of blue. Memories linger where I once held you. Promises fade, just ghosts in the night, reaching for warmth that's long out of sight. Old letters unread, folded in despair. Dreams unravel in the cold autumn air. If time could return all I've lost in the dark, would I still crave the ache in my heart? I'm drifting alone on a sea of blue. Memories linger where I once held you. Promises fade, just ghosts in the night, reaching for warmth that's long out of sight. You conquer, you turn, all I'm lost, you're gone. If that slow me, and I'm still craving, I'll live for your name. Silence settles where your laughter was found, leaving hope scattered all over the ground. Years pass slowly, but pain is the same. Empty and longing, I whisper your name.
walked in the room, and the world slowed down. Every heartache faded, every fear unwound. Your eyes found mine, and I forgot the rest. Suddenly the future felt like a promise, not a guess. We talked until sunrise, sharing dreams and plans. Laughed about nothing, tangled up our hands. Your smile was a sunrise, breaking through my gray, turning ordinary moments into golden yesterdays. With you, love feels easy, like a soft summer rain, like a melody that lingers and erases all the pain. You're the light in my window, the calm in my night, the reason every wrong turn finally feels right. We drive through the back roads, windows down, no map, singing to the radio, lost in each other's laugh. Every mile together just makes me believe that forever's not a fairy tale, it's you and me. If storms ever find us, I'll hold you through the dark, love you even harder, never fall apart. You're my home, my haven, my wild and my true. I'll spend all my days just loving you. With you, love feels easy, like a soft summer rain, like a melody that lingers and erases all the pain. You're the light in my window, the calm in my night, the reason every wrong turn finally feels right. So here's to the sunsets, the laughter and tears, to building our story through all of our years. You're my once in a lifetime, my heart, my best friend, the love that I'll choose again and again.
Soft whispers linger in the midnight air. My heart finds peace just knowing you're there. We build a world with words unsaid, every dream alive in the space we've shared. You're the song that won't leave my mind, the missing piece I was meant to find. Every day with you feels like home. In your arms I'm never turned out into certainty. With every touch, you rescue me. No shadows threaten with with you by my side. Our love's a beacon that won't hide. You're the song that won't leave my mind, the missing piece I was meant to find. Every day with you feels like home. In your arms I'm never so here we are beneath the endless sky. I'll love you always beyond goodbye. With every breath my heart will show this love is deeper than you'll ever know.
Rain on the window, your shadow on the floor, empty cups and laughter that don't echo anymore. I call your name into the night, hoping you'll appear, but the silence answers back, reminding me you're not here. I walk these halls where memories remain, every step a whisper of your name. You're gone and I'm unraveling thread by thread. Dreams we built, not anchored in places you won't be. Heartbreak lingers, won't set me free. If I could paint the sky with all I never said, would you find your way back? Follow the red, but dawn is breaking and I'm still alone, haunted by the love that's turned stone. So I gather love with pieces, sparing them to just see. Let the waves carry most put you away. So I'll gather up the pieces, scatter them to the sea. Let the waves carry west of you and me.
Saw your old shoes by the door, left where you always tossed them. I almost called your name, but the echo answered instead. Dinner for one, fork scraping porcelain. I set your place anyway, habit is hard to break. If love could fill the empty spaces, I'd never feel alone. But every room is haunted by the way you're gone. Your laughter lives in voicemail, I play it back at night, pretending you're just away, pretending I'm alright. I'll write you letters I'll never send, fold them into paper cranes. Maybe if I make 1,000, you'll find your way again. If love could fill the empty spaces, I'd never feel alone. But every room is haunted by the way you're gone. The calendar turns without you, days blur into one. I keep a light in the window just in case you come home. Love is to the empty spaces I never feel alone. But every rule is small, by the way you're gone.
I woke up this morning, her memory still strong. The echoes of her laughter, they lingered all wrong. The old guitar is collecting dust, the songs we used to sing. Now it's just me and these tears, trying to find my way again. Oh, whiskey and worn out dream, that's all I got to claim. But it's still to drown the heartache. I'm riding these country roads with the wind in my hair, but without her loving, I'm just a ghost. Driving through the air, I drove by our old spot where we used to park and dream, but now it's just a memory a bittersweet thing. I'm wondering where she is now and who she's loving tonight. But the truth is hard to swallow when your heart's been torn apart like tonight. A whiskey and worn out dreams, that's all I got to claim, but it's still gonna stay. I'm riding these country roads with the wind in my hair, but without her loving, I'm just a ghost. I'm just a ghost driving through the air. Maybe someday I'll find my way back home and learn to love again without the heartache and the moan. But till then, I'll just strum this old guitar and sing these sad, sad songs and hope she hears me from afar. Oh yeah, whiskey and worn out dreams, that's all I got to claim. They're trying to drown the heartache, but it's still gonna stay. I'll ride in these country roads with the wind in my hair, but without her loving, I'm just a ghost driving through the air.
Underneath the city lights, I'll wander slow. Every corner holds a memory I can't let go. Your laughter lingers in the air, a bittersweet refrain. I chase the shadows, but they only bring me pain. Why does goodbye always sound like your name? Why does the night never feel the same? Empty benches, silent phones. I write your story in 1,000 tones, lost in the pages of what we used to be. Ink is fading, but you're still haunting me. Falling apart in the places we met, tracing your footsteps I can't forget. Heartbreak's a song that never ends. I sing alone, wishing you pretend. If time could heal, I'd wait forever. But love's a thread that's come unraveled. I hold the pieces, let them fall. You were my everything, now you're just a wall. Now you're just a wall. So I walk on through the ache and the rain, carrying your memory, learning to bear
The clock keeps ticking in a house that's not a home. I talk to empty rooms now that I'm alone. Your laughter lingers softly, a ghost in every space. I reach across the bed sheets just to find an empty place. I wander through the kitchen, your coffee cup untouched. The sunlight through the window doesn't warm me much. I drive past all the places where we used to go, but the world just feels hollow, painted over with your shadow. Every day without you is a lifetime in disguise. I'm learning how to say goodbye with tears behind my eyes. The memories are heavy and the nights are far too long. I'm holding on to pieces of a love that's already gone. Your old blue sweater's folded at the end of our bed. I cling to fading echoes of the words you never said. I'll watch the seasons changing through the window pane, but nothing in this aching heart will ever feel the same. It wishes to bring you back, I'd make a million more, but wishing doesn't open up a closed and silent door. So I whisper to the darkness and trace your name in air, haunted by a future that you'll never share. Every day without you is a lifetime in disguise. I'm learning how to say goodbye with tears behind my eyes. The memories are heavy and the nights are far too long. I'm holding on to pieces of the love that's already gone. Clock keeps on ticking, but time just stands still. I'm lost in the longing, and I always will. In a world full of endings, yours is the one I mourn, living with the sorrow of a heart that's torn. Street lights flicker on my way home. Empty sidewalks, I walk alone. Your laughter echoes in the autumn air, but I turn around and you're not there. I keep finding pieces of us in the rain, every drop of memory, every puddle pain. Coffee's cold on the kitchen table. I stare at the chair where you once sat. I talk to the silence, hoping you'll answer, but all I get is the sound of the past. If love was enough, you'd still be here, but wishes can't rewrite the years. I hold your shadow close to my heart, but daylight comes and we're worlds apart. I write your name on frosted glass, watch it fade like everything we had.
I wish I could turn sorrow into hope, but I'm tangled in the threads you wove. If love was enough, you'd still be here, but wishes can't rewrite the years. I hold your shadow close to my heart. The daylight comes and we're worlds apart. So I'll walk these streets until I'm whole, carrying your memory, letting go. But every night beneath the city's glow, I still search for you in the undertow. Love owes enough, you still be here. Though the 610 wait out of here, all hopeful sad voice in my heart, still I comes like third worlds apart. In the silence of the night, I hear your ghost calling my name. Every corner of this empty room echoes with the memories of our flame. I reach for the light, but shadows pull me back. Our love was a fire, now a fading black. You were my dream, now just a haunting refrain. Each tear that I shed feels like a drop of rain. I thought we were forever, but forever slipped away, away. Now I'm lost in the darkness where I used to see day. I walk the streets we roam, but they feel so cold. Every laugh and every promise now, just stories left untold. I wear a smile like a mask, hiding the pain inside. But beneath the surface, it's a storm I cannot bide. You were my dream, now just a haunting refrain. Each tear that I shed feels like a drop of rain. I thought we were forever, but forever slipped away, away. Now I'm lost in the darkness where I used to see day. So I'll gather the pieces, try to mend my heart seams, but the echoes of your laughter still invade my dreams. As I learn to let go, I will carry your name in the ashes of our love. Forever burns the same flame.
faded photographs scattered on the floor, whispers of a love that's no more. Cold coffee untouched, morning light that never touched your face. I'm tracing shadows on the wall, looking for a trace. Your voice a distant echo, lost between the cracks of time. I'm caught in moments that slip away like unfinished lines. Hold on, hold on to the pieces that remain. Hold on through the quiet pain, through the quiet and the pain. Empty streets and broken dreams, a heart that beats in silent screams. I reach for you in the fading light, but you're gone with the night. A heart that beats in silent screams. I reach for you in the fading light, but you're gone. If sorrow had a shape, it would be this hollow space where love once lived, now only grace, a bittersweet embrace. Hold on to the pieces that remain. Hold on through the quiet and the pain. So I'll keep walking through the rain, learning how to feel again. Hold on to the pieces that remain. Hold on to the kind you've a every case.
The sun sets slowly on this quiet street where we used to walk with our hearts in the heat. Now I'm just a shadow in the fading light, counting all the reasons why you left that night. The echoes of your laughter still linger in the air, but every smile I wear hides the weight of despair. I keep your favorite coffee cup sitting on the shelf, a reminder of the love I can't seem to forget myself. I'm lost in the memories, drowning in the past, searching for a way to make the good times last. But every dream I follow leads me back to you, and the hardest part of letting go is knowing what we knew. I drive by our old diner where we shared our dreams. Now it's just a building holding all the broken seams. The jukebox plays our song, but it don't sound the same. Just a haunting melody whispering your name. I could turn back time and hold you close once more, I'd tell you that I love you, let you walk out that door. But the clock keeps on ticking and the sun will rise anew, while I'm left here in the darkness, still searching for the truth. I'm lost in the memories, drowning in the past, searching for a way to make the good times last. But every dream I follow leads me back to you, and the hardest part of letting go is knowing what we knew. It's knowing what we knew. It's knowing what we knew. So I'll sit here in the silence with the weight of regret, holding on to pieces of a love I can't forget. And though the world keeps moving, I'll remain right here, living in the shadows of a love that disappeared.
Morning pours like honey through the bedroom blinds, tracing trembling gold along the hush of your smile. I feel the city waking far below our quiet sky, but every crowded street grows silent for a while. You lean in with questions only heartbeats understand, turning ordinary dawn into a sacred spark. When your fingertips discover where my shadows hide, the universe exhales and pulls us past the dark. Stay and let the sunrise learn our rhythm. Fold the day in half until the hours disappear. In your arms the planet finds its cadence, spinning softer just to keep us here. Love becomes a language born of whispers and of sparks, painting constellations on the canvas of our hearts. Evening drips in lavender along the garden walls, fireflies rehearsing how to mimic your glow. Your laughter sends new colors through the twilight air, and every jaded star pretends it didn't know. You speak my name the way an ocean greets a shore, endlessly returning, shaping all the sand. With every tide you carve a promise in the night, proving hope is something we can hold within our hands. Stay and let the sunrise learn our rhythm. Until the hours disappear. In your arms the planet finds its cadence, spinning softer just to keep us here. Love becomes a language born of whispers and of sparks, painting constellations on the sun of our hearts. Let thunder roll and cities fade, let calendars spin wild and clear. Nothing bends the line we made, secret map that only we can steer. If miles attempt to rise between our pulses, your voice will be my lantern through the night, guiding every wayward wish back home, back to the comfort of your light. Stay and let the sunrise learn our rhythm. Fold the day in half until the hours disappear. In your arms the planet finds its cadence, spinning softer just to keep us here. Love becomes a language born of whispers and of sparks, painting constellations on the canvas of our hearts. So rest your dreams upon my breathing, like petals on a stream that never parts. We'll drift beyond the borders of forever, two souls translated into ours.
In the glow of the moonlight, I see your smile. Every moment with you, you makes this life worthwhile. Whispers of the night call our hearts to dance. With every heartbeat, I fall deeper in this trance. You're the melody that plays in my soul. In your arms I finally found my home. Through the storms and the shadows, our love will shine bright. Together forever, we'll light up the night. As the stars start to fade, I hold you near. In the warmth of your laughter, I lose all my fear. Every promise we make feels like a dream. With you by my side, we're the perfect team. You're the melody that plays in my soul. In your arms I finally found my home. Through the storms and the shadows, our love will shine bright. Together forever, we'll light up the night. So take my hand, let's write our own song. With each note we play, we'll keep holding on. In this dance of love, we'll never let go. Together, my darling, we'll always glow. We were invincible, or so it seemed. But forever's come and gone. Now I'm left to dream of the way it used to be, when love was new. But now your smile's just a memory, and I'm left feeling blue. Whoa, forever's in the past, and I'm left to grieve.
drive by places where we used to be, but now they're just reminders of what could never be. The fire's gone and the embers fade, and I'm left to wonder if love will ever be the same. Oh, forever's in the past and I'm left to grieve. The love we had, it's all that I can retrieve. I'm searching for a ghost in the shadows of my mind, trying to relive the love that we left behind. If I could turn back time, I'd make it right. I'd hold you close and we'd be alright. But life doesn't give us do-overs, and now you're gone, and I'm left to sing this sad, sad song. Oh, forever's in the past and I'm left to grieve. The love we had, it's all that I can retrieve. I'm searching for a ghost in the shadows of my mind, trying to relive the love that we left behind. There's dust on the mirror where your lipstick used to be. I run my fingers over memories that won't set me free. The echoes in these hallways are heavy with your name, but all the photographs are faded and nothing feels the same. I sit at our table with two empty plates, staring at the doorway, hoping you'll be late. The clock keeps on turning, but I'm stuck in the past, reliving every promise you said would always last. I'm lost in the silence of what we used to be, haunted by the future that you'll never see. Every tear is a story that I can't let go, and the hardest kind I'm missing is the kind you never show. Your sweater in the closet still smells like your perfume. I stand in the doorway and talk to an empty room. The world keeps on spinning while I fall apart, holding on to pieces of a slow and breaking heart. If love had a language, I'd learn every line, just to rewrite the ending so you'd still be mine. But the ink's running dry on the words I can't say, and I'm left with the longing at the end of each day. Yeah. I'm lost in the silence
I wake up in the night to the sound of my own voice, whispers in the darkness, a lonely hollow choice. The city's asleep outside, but I'm wide awake, haunted by the shadows of the love that we used to make. Oh, echoes in my room that I can't see, a reflection of my soul, a heart that's lost and free. I'm searching for a light to guide me through the night, but the loneliness is all that shines with all that's mine. I try to fill the silence with the TV's distant hum, but it's just a temporary fix for the emptiness that's come. I'm searching for a connection, a human touch, but it's hard to find solace when the loneliness is too much. Oh, echoes in my room that I can see, a reflection of my soul, a heart that's lost and free. I'm searching for a light to guide me through the night, but the loneliness is all that shines with all its mine. Maybe someday I'll find my way out of this place and find a love that's real and a heart that beats with pace. But until then, I'll stay in this lonely space and try to find my way through the echoes in my home. Echoes in my room, they're all that I can see, a reflection of my soul, a heart that's lost and free. I'm searching for a light to guide me through the night, but the loneliness is all that shines with all its might. Cold wind whispers through the empty streets, footsteps fading where our hearts used to meet. I reach for you in the midnight air, but all I find is a vacant stare. Every promise turned to dust, every dream betrayed by trust. I'm falling through the cracks of yesterday, lost in the words you didn't say. Your shadows dancing just down the side, a fading star in the endless So here I stand beneath the fading light, holding all I crack a weapon in the night. So here I flash from heat just laying line to only known to echoes in the night.
Our love story's ended, the chapter's closed, and I'm left with empty pages where our love used to unfold. I try to fill the void with tears and pain, but nothing seems to ease the heartache that remains. Oh, empty pages, staring blank and cold, reflection of my heart where love has grown old. I'm searching for a pen to write a new tale, but the words won't come and the heartache prevails. Memories of you linger like a fading light, a bittersweet reminder of what could never be right. I try to turn the page, but it's stuck in time, and I'm left to relive the heartache and the crime. Oh, empty pages, staring blank and cold, a reflection of my heart where love has grown old. I'm searching for a pen to write a new tale, but the words won't come and the heartache prevails. Maybe someday I'll find the strength to write a new story of love and a heart that's holding out. But until then, I'll stay in this pain and hold on to the meaning of the love that we couldn't sustain. Oh, empty pages, staring blank and cold, a reflection of my heart where love has grown old. I'm searching for a pen to write a new tale, but the words won't come and the heartache prevails. There's a crack in the window where the cold wind slips through, like the ache in my chest every time I think of you. Your coat still hangs by the door untouched for days. I keep waiting for your footsteps, but you've gone your separate way. The kettle whistles softly, but there's no one to hear. I pour 2 cups of coffee, out of habit, out of fear. I watch the rain falling on the street outside, wondering where you're going and what you're trying to hide. I'm just a ghost in the life we left behind, haunted by the moments I can't seem to find. Every empty room echoes with your name, and I'm holding on to sorrow that I can't explain. The bed feels too big with just one side warm. I reach for your hand in the dark before dawn. Your laughter is a memory that cuts me like a knife. I'm trying to let go, but you're tangled in my life. If goodbye had a reason, maybe I'd understand, but I'm left with all these questions and a trembling empty hand. I trace your old letters, the ink nearly gone, reading lines of forever now that you're forever gone. I'm just a ghost in the life we left behind, haunted by the moments I can't seem to find. Every empty room echoes with your name, and I'm holding on to sorrow that I can't explain. So I'll sit by the window and let the night fall, counting every teardrop, remember it all in the quiet. I whisper through the dark and the rain. I loved you so deeply, and I still feel the pain.